We've traveled a little bit farther west to Switzerland Township, and we're at the site of a really massive compressor station complex. Compressor stations pressurize fracked gas to keep it flowing through a pipeline. So where there is fracking, there are pipelines to get the gas out, and then there are compressor stations to keep the gas flowing through a pipeline. And our national energy map has a map of compressor stations throughout the whole country, as well as our app. Compressor stations are major sources of emissions. Some of the pollutants that they emit are greenhouse gases, volatile organic compounds, hazardous air pollutants like benzene, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. And study has shown that these living in proximity to a compressor station can increase your risk for respiratory illnesses, among other illnesses. But that's especially concerning right now during a pandemic, where we're already facing this great risk to our respiratory system. Compressor stations are allowed to be built near homes and schools. In Pennsylvania, they're allowed to be built at least as close as 750 feet from schools. So these emissions are really concerning. And oftentimes polluters like this are built in marginalized communities, low-income communities, communities of color, and communities that aren't given opportunities to participate in the decision-making process when a major facility like this is being permitted. So it's a major environmental justice issue. So it's starting to rain now, so I'm going to wrap this up, but the rain is actually really relevant because all the rain that's flowing on this landscape is in part of the Captina Creek watershed and will flow into the Captina Creek and then enter the Ohio River. And this is actually one of the highest quality watersheds in the state of Ohio. It's really, really beautiful, but it is caught in the crosshairs of oil and gas development. As you can see, there's a compressor station. There looks to be a second complex over here. Behind Shannon, I think there are some injection wells and a pipeline right away. A few years ago, this site, there was a well pad in this watershed that exploded. And Frac Tracker has done a number of maps and analyses on the watershed level, so we could understand the cumulative impact of the oil and gas industry on a watershed. And be sure to check out our Captina Creek story map, which we'll be linking to learn more, see more maps and videos of industry in this area.